Deep in the Northern Ontario bush, my 4-year-old son and I did a winter survival challenge. We slept in a snow cave, cooked moose sausage and bannock over the fire.
Yeah!
We even did some ice fishing.
Oh. Did you pee over there?
I think I did, yeah. Attaboy. Okay, pull me. Pull, walk. Okay, you try to pull. You try to pull me. Attaboy. Pull harder.
I'll just help you get up. Up to you. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I think we're here.
Why?
I think this is a good place to make a campsite. Look, it's deep here. This looks like a good spot to build a shelter. Come check it over here. We need a lot of snow to build our snow cave.
Oh yeah, that's pretty deep.
Pretty deep, eh? Alright, well, let's put... Man down. Okay, here we are at a beautiful spot in Northern Ontario. My son Hudson and I just finished a pretty good trek from where we parked on a logging road, and we are doing a father-son winter camping adventure. We're actually going to sleep in a snow cave that we built, just the two of us. We're sitting around minus 15 degrees Celsius. Love you, bud. And it's already pretty late in the day. It gets dark around... It gets dark around 5 and we're sitting at, you know, probably about 2. So we got to get to work and might get to do a little ice fishing. There's some beautiful trout in this lake, but first we got to worry about shelter. We're going to make a big pile and then we're going to tunnel into it.
Look how big this scoop is.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
If you need more snow, just push your handle. It needs to be that big?
Way bigger.
Okay.
We're getting somewhere with this pile. And you're being really helpful, honey.
These going to take a second.
There you go. Oh, sorry.
Nice.
For a minute.
What?
All right, buddy. I think that's good. What do you think?
Yeah. Is that how North is gonna get in?
We're all gonna get in through here.
With that tiny thing?
Yeah, through this door. And it's gonna be a big cave on the inside.
I'll tell you something.
So I'm sticking these sticks in, and that way, when I'm on the inside digging, when my fingers hit the sticks, on about that thick, the walls, because the snow is pretty light. Because you'll...
Let's look in there. Whoa! Want to see how big of a hole we made?
Yeah, let me see.
Look in there.
Oh, why don't you find some more sticks? Okay, watch out. Watch out. Okay, now your job is all the snow that I throw out here, you get rid of it.
How?
I'll just put it back in the woods or put it on either side of the door.
Whoa. pulling back at me. Watch. But this dog kept flinging the snow at me. Can you come out now?
Yeah. Okay. I think we're done, bud. You wanna go check it out? It's so good in there, bud. It's a perfect size. We could have built it bigger if we had time, but we didn't. But we built it just the right size. A little smaller is warmer usually.
Why?
Because there's less space to heat. Okay, go in there. What do you think?
Good. I'll get you Velcro too. I got you Velcro.
Thanks, bud. Is that cool or what?
Yes. It's so cool. A little too cool.
Too cool.
Yes.
All right, well, let's get set up so we can sleep in there.
No. First we had to go fishing.
Well, I don't know if we're gonna have time because we need to cook dinner. But we'll go fishing tomorrow morning.
Or Daddy.
We did it. We built it.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah. Are you ready to sleep in here?
What? No, you have five. Have five with the other hand.
Okay.
Pop the other hand.
Okay. At the same time?
Yeah.
1, 2. Yeah.
How'd they
Good.
get?
1, 2, 3. All right, good job, bud. That was awesome. Dude, you're such a tank. You're so strong. That was wicked. Look at all that wood, bud. Good work. Well, I'm wearing my Suunto Vertical 2 smartwatch out here, and I love this thing for all my trips. It has exceptionally long battery life for multi-day adventures, up to 65 hours in GPS mode. So that's 20 days with normal daily use. It's got an ultra bright 1.5-inch AMOLED display that's suitable for any environment, so I don't have to worry if it's bright. I can always see this thing. And also really important to me, premium military grade durability. So that's key. It's made for mountain and expedition use, which is exactly what I need. Also, it's got free offline topographic maps, so I can see my location on a topo map just from looking at my wrist. And it's also got a built-in LED flashlight just to help you find your way in the dark, which is helpful, especially in winter when we have those shorter days, especially when I can't find where I put my headlamp. And it also tells the time, which I find to be quite handy too. Great thing to have, whether I'm on solo trips in the Northwest Territories or winter camping adventures with my family. Just all around great thing to have on your outdoor adventures and just to wear in your day-to-day life. I got it a couple months ago and I've been wearing it ever since. So pretty cool. You can check the link in the description there for more info and buy one too if you want. This is a small bison. We did it, and just before dark too. I am hungry and it's going to take a while before there's food in my belly because we got to build a fire and cook over the fire, but we have our shelter set up, and of course, you know, when it comes to survival, shelter always comes first, almost always comes first, but shelter, fire, then you're looking at water and food. We have water here, and we got our shelter good. The next step is we're gonna get a fire going and we're gonna cook up some moose sausages. These are homemade. It was a family affair. We made a whole bunch of delicious sausages from a moose that I got back in October. So looking forward to putting that in our tummies and then crawling in bed for a well-deserved sleep. I'm excited. I've built many quinzees. I've chilled in many quinzees. I've never spent a night in a quinzee before. So this is a first for me and of course for Huddy too. And tomorrow we'll get a jump on the day and get out there and hopefully catch a trout. I'm gonna put the fire maybe right there. Dig that right down. See this little thing?
Yeah.
This is called a magnesium fire starter. I'm going to take out my Leatherman and I'm going to scrape a nice little pile right onto here with this magnesium.
Over my.
Oh, okay, yeah, good job. Yeah. Okay.
That's no sticks for that.
Now I'm going to take this.
Hopefully. We did it!
We did it. Now, I take this, stand over here. There we go.
Oh, we did it!
Yep.
Whew. The fire's already making smoke.
That's right, sure is.
That's a lot of smoke.
So maybe save that one for tomorrow.
No, this one. Look.
Yeah, save that one for tomorrow.
It's like this. Do you have a little stick?
Okay, these are our homemade moose sausages with a recipe that includes our homemade
Daddy?
maple syrup.
Do you have ketchup?
It's right here.
Yeah, this one.
One's good? Okay.
Yeah, the one I want to. Find that tiny one.
Uh-huh.
That's mine.
Okay.
Get you hot dog! Get you hot dog! No, sweet.
Big bite. Dinosaur bite, come on. Right? Is that good? Yeah.
That's really good.
2 hands?
Can I get both of my gloves
Yeah,
off?
yeah.
That's it, Joe.
Melting a little butter there. So we're making bannock here. I actually brought it for breakfast, but Huddy really wanted to try it. So it's just basically flour, a little bit of butter as a fat, water, baking powder, a little bit of salt.
And poop!
No, there's no poop in it.
I'm just saying that as a funny joke.
And then mix it. Just gonna cook it on the end of a stick.
Cool.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. You put that around.
That's right.
I didn't know that.
You like it?
Yeah. Okay, now can you take over?
Yeah.
Take over to your dad. Okay. That's tiny fire.
Okay. There we go. Look at that. Bannock. Cooked on a stick. Nice and flaky.
That's honey. Sweet honey.
Oh, it's frozen. Take a big bite.
Okay.
That's good. How's that?
Good.
Mmm, that is yummy.
Oh, fire.
Thanks, bud.
Let's go take my boots off.
Yeah. Okay, let's get your sleeping bag out. What are your thoughts on our shelter, on our snow shelter? We are snuggled in here. I got Huddy in double sleeping bags and a wolf fur. 2 sleeping bags. 1, 2. 2 sleeping bags. One's good to -18, one's good to -30. And this wolf belt, well, it's good to -infinity, I guess. I'm yet to get my sleeping bag on. One thing that's a challenge I didn't change my base layers against my skin. Usually when I cold tented, before I had a canvas tent with a wood stove, I changed those base layers. And when you're working building a quinzhee, you can get pretty damp. Luckily today it was cold, so I didn't really work up much of a sweat, but worried it might be a chillier sleep, not ideal. I also like to do a bunch of jumping jacks and jump right into my sleeping bag, and that when you're cold tenting, and that just kind of holds a little warmth in there for the rest of the night. But I think we'll be good. It's probably sitting around a -22 outside right now, Celsius, and the name of this shelter is actually called a quinzhee, and quinzhee is a Dene word, Dene native word, and they're indigenous people that live across much of the Canadian north, right up into the tree line. So if it works for them, it's going to work for me and Huddy.
He says blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to him.
Come on, North. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Lie down. Lie down, North. Lie down. Lie down, North. Lie down.
Let's get fit.
You know what my favorite part of the day was? For sure. Watching you haul the toboggan with all that firewood. Because you're so tough and you did such a good job. I was so proud of you. But I had a lot of favorite parts, so.
What?
I don't know, just
What are all of
getting
them?
here. Getting here and walking and finding our spot and then finishing off our shelter was cool. Going to the ice was cool.
And sleeping in here.
Sleeping in here, yeah.
Night, night.
Good morning. Well, we had a pretty good sleep.
I got a little too warm because I had a sweater on.
It took me a while to get warmed up. I had a wet base layer from doing all the work, and I never brought a change in base layer, so it took me a while to get warm. That's the stick that we pushed in from the outside that tells us to stop. Is it a nice day out there?
I'll show you what got snow.
Oh, a lot of snow out here. We slept in a snow fort, bud.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was cool.
No, it's break the snow fort.
No, we don't want to break it. We'll leave
I'm
all our
just kidding.
stuff in there.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
Can you hold this now?
Whoa, buddy. Here.
Watch this! Incoming!
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Dad! Wait!
Whoa.
Wait for me. Thank you.
Together like this. Hey?
No,
We can show it to Mommy when we come back. I don't want to break it. It's too cool.
Please
We tried and it won. And then that way we can use it again if we come back.
Ah!
Well, that gives you an idea how strong these things are. You know, once you dig up all that snow and the moisture traps into the snow freezes up in the walls. I mean, the walls aren't even particularly thick, and it held my weight and Huddy's weight and didn't even budge. Anyways, we're basically going to take off. We're going to haul our stuff out of here towards our fishing spot. do a little ice fishing, and then head back to the truck and go home. So hopefully we catch something. It's already like 11, so we sort of missed the morning bite window. Both had an awesome experience sleeping in the Quinzhee. A little cold getting dressed in the morning, and that's about it.
Whoa. Can you put me on your
No, that's too heavy. You're gonna have to walk all by yourself, but try to walk on the trail.
Okay. Do you have 2 minnows?
I have one on. I'm gonna put another one in over there. Drill another hole. Do you want to?
I wanted that one to be mine.
For both of us. Hold on. That would be real. One. Oh.
That one?
I don't know. It might have been snagged on bottom.
Two.
Like this. How do you look at my hand? Like this.
That one you made?
Mm-hmm. I think we should go home and come back here with Mommy tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright, well that was fun anyway, Teddy. I like fishing with you, bud.
But when we get home, to eat that